Bumble knows it's hard to start conversations.
Hey, no, too basic. Hi there. Still no. What about hello, handsome? Ugh, who knew you could give yourself the ick?
That's why Bumble is changing how you start conversations. You can now make the first move or not. With opening moves, you simply choose a question to be automatically sent to your matches. Then sit back and let your matches start the chat. Download Bumble and try it for yourself.
Hey, it's me, the Quenchies. I'm that late afternoon craving you just can't shake. Wait, what's that? Welch's Grape Aid? No! Made with real fruit and no added sugar, nothing answers the call of the Quenchies like Grape Aid. Got the Quenchies? Grab a Grape Aid in your juice aisle.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily. Do Stay-at-Home Moms Have It Good? By Shawna Scafe of simpleonpurpose.ca. My bestie and I are both stay-at-home moms. We joke about the fact that we have it good. We know this isn't how it feels all the time. We know it hasn't always been this way. But at the end of the day, we feel grateful for being able to be stay-at-home moms. I've been thinking about this for many years because this statement bubbles up a lot of different emotions for each mom. Some stay-at-home moms really don't feel like they have it good, and I can't disagree with that. There have been days where my husband would walk in the door from work and I would walk out to get a breather. Not every day is good, but as a whole it is. I don't say it is good because I am naive or blindly optimistic. I say this because I've come to see that there is something that is making it a good experience for me. This is what I think it is. The other week, I had a house full of kids and moms and the coffee was brewing. My bestie's husband stopped in, and I poured him some coffee and gave him a cookie. He laughed and joked that if this is what it was like to be a stay-at-home mom, he would quit his job and join us. Of course, he only saw a piece of the picture, but coffee dates are a common occurrence for me and my friends. Then the other day, I was at the lake with my bestie and all our kids. I could unravel the show of chaos that was part of that day, but all in all, I got to chill at the beach in the sunshine with my best friend. 2 nights ago, it was my birthday, and I went to a girlfriend's house for a wine tasting. To my surprise, we met up in a barn loft beside the river. It was full of decadent foods, twinkling lights, flowers, wines, and all the women I really loved to hang out with. It left me speechless. It was one of the nicest things anyone has ever done for me. When I stepped out to use the washroom later in the night, I stopped as I walked back up to the barn. In the still dark, all I could hear were the laughs of my favorite people spilling out of the barn with that warm glow of the lights. And I realized why this stay-at-home mom has it good. I have them, these ladies to do life with. The fact is, being a stay-at-home mom can really suck. It can be isolating and relentless and overwhelming. I would never dare take 3 kids alone to the beach. It would be a lonely week to have coffee dates with only myself every morning. And I couldn't imagine not having a crew of friends who I can eat cheese with under the moonlight on a special occasion. More specifically, friends who have walked in my shoes all day and know how indulgent it can feel to put on lipstick and drink from pretty glasses. I am a stay-at-home mom who has it good because of the women I get to do it with. These women help me parent my kids. They teach them things I can't, like physical activity. They make really great cake. They throw parties for my kids to celebrate potty training. They know all my weaknesses and speak into my strengths. They love my kids like their own. They listen to me talk about the Enneagram and Outlander on repeat. They laugh at me and my mom fails and offer to even out my kids' haircuts when I botch them up, every time. When I was pregnant with my first, I moved to this small country town, and then soon after I gave up my career. If I would have stopped to think about how my early days of motherhood would play out in these circumstances, it probably would have scared me into panic mode. But through a lot of lessons in friendship, and one really fantastic woman who knew how to get me out of my house with a new baby, I found the value of friends outweighs where you live, your job prospects, or how your kids are driving you nuts. So if you are a stay-at-home mom who doesn't have it good, let me say a few things. First of all, we all feel that way. Go ahead and say you are lonely and angry and lost, especially if you have a baby. Even though they are small and cuddly, they can unleash an emotional thunderstorm in your sleep-deprived life. So recognize your feelings. Maybe ask yourself if you are being a martyr. Maybe talk to a counselor about it. Maybe have an ugly cry in the tub. For me, it took all three. Second, get out of the house any way you can. Even if you are putting in miles walking the same sidewalks in your stroller every day. Anytime you can put yourself into action, even if you are walking in circles in the neighborhood, it is better than staying at home feeling restless and scrolling social media. Motion is so good for your emotional well-being. Finally, get to know someone. I know this could be a whole other blog post about making and being mom friends, but as someone who has made, lost, fought for, fought with, and gone without friends, it will be worth putting yourself out there. Invite someone for a park date. Say hi to the new mom. Say hi to the shy mom. Text a friend you know might be feeling alone too. Show up for people in your real life. Be a good friend. You will make mistakes. It will be awkward. But your life is always better with friends. It is science. You just listened to the post titled, "Do Stay-at-Home Moms Have It Good?" by Shawna Scafe of simpleonpurpose.ca.
Time to move? Skip the hassles of selling during the holiday season and sell your home directly to Opendoor. Request an all-cash offer in minutes, close, and get paid in days. You can even pick your close date so you can move after New Year's. Start your move at Opendoor.com or download the Opendoor app. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc., license 02061130 in California, and Opendoor Brokerage LLC in its other markets. Terms and conditions apply.
At New Balance, we believe if you run, you're a runner. However you choose to do it. Because when you're not worried about doing things the right way, you're free to discover your way. And that's what running's all about. Run your way at newbalance.com/running.
How about listening to the sounds of Istanbul? Beautiful, isn't it? But you can't discover the coolest city in the world just by listening. Check istanbul.goturkiye.com now and plan your Istanbul trip today.
The value of friendship and a strong social life can often be forgotten, especially amidst long work hours or an exhausting parenting schedule. But Shawna reminds us of the huge value in this and how even the most challenging times that can't be changed so easily can still be made more satisfying if we focus on creating a strong and reliable group around those challenges. So yes, there is always time for friends, and I advise you to use it. But with that, we have reached the end for today. Thank you as always for coming out and making another episode possible, everyone. Enjoy your Friday if you are listening in real time, and I do hope you'll join us again over the weekend, where your optimal life awaits.